Joined right now by Megan DiGregorio from Paul's Road Running Store, our running expert. And Megan, you've watched this race start to unfold. We watched Jeremy Ardennoy, who was familiar to Baltimoreans. He won here in 2019. How much more difficult is it to run when you are running the entire way, a minute in front of the rest of the field?
So he's probably just focusing on staying relaxed. And if somebody wants to come up and challenge him, then he'll have to decide if he wants to make a move or kind of hang with them for a bit. It's getting a bit windy out here, so maybe if somebody comes up, they can kind of alternate in the front and draft off each other for a little while.
And you've been out on the course before. You've said you've done several of the races here.
Yep.
What is it like community-wise to be out here and have that support? Because we haven't had that for live races.
Yeah, I think the community support this year is even more important because this race is cupless, so if anybody can come out and kind of hand out some water bottles extra, the water stops are spread out a little more, and with the humidity being a little higher, I think the community support, the cheering, and just helping people out get through their races that they've trained for is a huge deal.
Coming off the year of the shutdown with the pandemic, runners could still run, but you could not run as part of a community. I know as Falls Road Running Store, running is such both an individual effort, but also a shared experience, which I think what today captures.
Yes. So, I mean, people are trying to meet in small groups with the same people to keep motivated. A lot of virtual groups, probably just talking to each other and keeping each other motivated throughout their training process.
How have you seen the runners kind of transition from, being used to always training and planning a race to have this huge void where they couldn't do anything live like this with the motivation of other runners in the community to now getting a point where they're back in it and they're ready?
Yeah, I think mentally a lot of people are a little unsure, but I think once the gun goes off and they get out there, they're kind of that familiar feel of being back out in this type of atmosphere will come back to them again.
It's like it's all new again, right?
Yep.
We have felt the wind gusting at times, and the sun comes in and out. When it comes in, it's about 10 degrees warmer. When it goes out, it gets downright chilly. For a runner, either in the 10K, the half, or the full marathon, how would you describe these conditions?
For the 10K, they're going to feel a little at the end. The marathon, it could get a little rough at times. This is a very exposed course where there's not a lot of trees, so I think if the sun does come out, it could cause a few issues later in the race.
And they were calling for rain possibly originally. Do you think that they would have preferred this kind of condition or rain on the course?
Definitely, even though rain seems like you don't want that, actually for marathon running, a little bit of rain is going to feel great, and you can run some fast times in that kind of condition.
Can you explain to the viewers, Jeremy's running roughly a 5:19-minute average at this point. Explain what that's like to run something that fast.
Well, once you hit that pace, you kind of, if you've trained, that pace doesn't feel too bad. You can kind of just keep going pretty comfortably. Now, like I said, if somebody wants to challenge him, he might have to go a little bit faster. It might get a little uncomfortable later on in the race.
When you go into a marathon, on a course you've run before, do you bring a game plan in, or do you just wait to see how you're feeling? The reason I ask is that we were showing, Andy Liu was visiting with us earlier at Patterson Park. From Patterson Park at mile 16 up to Lake Montebello, it's an uphill climb.
Yep.
And if you are not familiar with this course, I have to believe that weeds out a lot of runners.
Yeah, definitely does. So I think you would go into the mindset of running what you plan to run, and then if you had other goals of like placing at a certain place in the race, then you're going to have to kind of change your idea of how fast you want to go. But yeah, most people go into the mindset of this is what I've trained for pace-wise, and this is what I'll go with at first. Hopefully a lot of people know that this is a hilly race, so they've done some hills in their training.
And these conditions today are much different than the ones that they trained in. This summer was grueling. There were many days where temperatures felt like over 100 degrees plus the humidity. This must have to feel a little bit refreshing for a lot of these runners.
It does, and this is probably a little bit warmer for this race. Usually it's a week or so later. So yeah, I think most runners are probably pretty used to this by now.
Jeremy Trofe is running second in the race today, is attempting something that is mind-boggling to a non-runner. You're a marathon runner, you're an experienced runner, but try to put into perspective what he is doing. Jeremy Trofe is running here in Baltimore today. Tomorrow he will run in the Chicago Marathon. On Monday he will run in the Boston Marathon, trying to set the world record for the best combined time, 3 marathons in 3 days with no recovery.
It sounds insane, right?
How will he pull that off?
It's incredible. I think Jordan's a great athlete. I think if he does his recovery right in between and kind of stays focused, I think he'll do just fine in all 3. Hopefully he does meet his goals for those. But yeah, with Chicago probably being the warmest up in the 80s, that last marathon's going to be that second marathon's going to be a bit tough, and then having to travel to Boston and run there in still kind of decently warm weather for a marathon.
Well, and you talk about recovery. Typically, recovery time, you would run the marathon, you would go back to your hotel room, or you would go back perhaps to your house. You would get your feet up, you might be iced down a little bit, take a bath, do some body work. He has to drive to airports, fly to the next city. He has no time to recover. So how do you cheat the system physiologically?
Wear some compression socks on the plane. Definitely make sure you're getting calories back in your body. Hydration, important, some sort of electrolytes. Trying to get there and focus, and then get right to bed, get some sleep before the next race. I think that's what he's going to be focusing on in between each one.
Well, hopefully he has extra legroom on the plane, and his planes aren't delayed, because that could change everything. He's going to be losing an hour and gaining an hour with these flights, so it's really risky. It could be even a tighter window than he imagines. It's hard to think about running one marathon for most of us, let alone at an elite pace, and then doing 3 in a row. It doesn't get any better.
3 in a year is challenging.
Absolutely.
3 in 3
3
days. That's what Jordan Trofe is trying to accomplish. He is running second to Jeremy Ardenoy, and that's the other thing I have to imagine factors into his stride and his strategy. As much as he wants to win today, he knows he has 2 other marathons in the next 2 days.
Yep. And the competition at the next 2 marathons are going to be even harder. So, I mean, winning today is probably his only chance, I would say.
All right. Well, Megan, thank you so much for your time.